Good morning. Good morning. I want to give it a little time. Let people come on in. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Good morning. I'm going to give it 1 minute and then I'm going to get started. All right, so we have reached 1 minute. I would first like to begin by welcoming you to the prayer pantry. And my name is MonicaLee, and I am your favorite nutritionist. And I believe that there is a void from nutritionists because we can provide the best recipes. We can provide you with all the tips and tools on exercising, and we can provide you with many recipes, and all of that is great. I'm not saying that that is bad, but what I am saying is I feel that most of the time, if we was to start our day in prayer, it would be so much easier to make the right decisions in choosing what we consume, whether it be food or drink or TV, whatever the case is. I feel that if we can begin with our nutritionist in prayer, it would allow us to make better decisions going forward. Okay, so I titled this the prayer pantry because I'm a sucker for definition, so I have the definition here. The definition of a pantry is a small room or closet in which food, dishes, and utensils are kept. A small room or closet where food or and dishes and utensils are kept. Therefore, if we can create together collectively a prayer pantry, this is a small room or closet that will be kept full of prayer to allow us to make the best decisions for us throughout the day. Okay? And I will be going live at 6 every single day. Listen, I've been called to it, so my job is to simply obey. Okay? So today, the first day of the prayer pantry, our scripture will be coming from 1 Corinthians 10 and 31. I'm pretty sure if you are looking to change your eating habits, if you are looking to do something new for your body, nutritionally, or for wellness reasons, you've read this scripture. But if you have not, let me read it for you. So whatever you eat or drink, or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. I'm gonna read it again. This is from 1 Corinthians chapter 10, and I'm only reading verse 31. And it says, so whatever you eat or drink, or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. On average, as humans, we have about 7,000 to 10,000 decisions that we have to make every single day, or our mind is doing it. subconsciously without us even having to think about it, without us even having to act upon it, right? The human mind is making 7 to 10,000 decisions on average every single day. So it made me think about that because with this verse, it says, whatever you eat or drink. Listen, I'm not going to tell you this is how you should be eating, this is how you should be drinking. But I will tell you, if it does not glorify God, don't do it. Don't do it. Because, see, oftentimes we find ourselves eating someplace just for the status. We find ourselves eating someplace, oh, because it costs a lot. Right? Like, how many times have y'all seen people going on and on about a restaurant just because it costs a lot of money and the food is not that great? But they're raving about it just because it costs a lot of money. I don't want anybody that is following me nutritionally to feel that they have to eat this way for a certain status. I don't want anybody to feel that they have to eat this way because it costs a lot of money. I don't want anybody feeling that they eat this way just to be in this group of people. You should only eat or drink to glorify God. So, I want y'all to leave taking this scripture, and if you can, I would ask you to read the entire chapter, 1 Corinthians 10, because it talks about idolatry. You eating certain foods just to say, I had that. That was me. But it didn't glorify you or God. So I encourage you, when you have time, to check out that scripture for yourself, read it for yourself, and put this into your own prayer pantry. Okay? Eventually, I'm going to come out with an ebook for you to follow with all the notes regarding every single day I go live. I may do it once a week so you can, catch up on it all together. But I want y'all to think on this because back in the 90s, we all used to wear a bracelet, right? And the bracelet would say, what would Jesus do? And I love that bracelet because a lot of people wore it, and it would cause you to have to stop and think and ask yourself, what would Jesus do? And you would see people look at the bracelet and ask themselves, what would Jesus do? And then they would stop and make the best decision from that. So that's why the first prayer pantry video we made, I chose that verse because it reminded me of that so much. It's just nutrition wise. If it does not glorify God, what would Jesus do? When you have the option of choosing what you're going to consume this morning for breakfast, when you have the option of choosing what you're going to consume for lunch, if you have that option, I want you to think first, will it glorify God? That's all I have for you. Listen, I heard this from Bishop. It don't have to be long to be strong. Okay? So as you come into the prayer pantry, my one request is that you leave me a comment. If there's anything that you would like for me to go over or discuss, let me know. I will be happy to address it. And until next time, my name is Monica Lee. I love y'all. I want y'all to have a blessed Sunday, and I will see y'all in the morning tomorrow.